Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today we're talking about P-EBT payments coming to you this week. So we have starting off New York. Now New York is sending P-EBT payments this week to some families. Then we have California, specifically for those with kids under the age of 6. California is getting ready to send out a new round of P-EBT payments. We also have Oregon that has finally been approved for the summer P-EBT benefits. And of course here we're talking about $391. We're also discussing the payout date information for the 32 states that have been approved for the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of November. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you're interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, P-EBT, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. So let's start off with the state of New York. Now I have some families that are receiving P-EBT payments on their existing EBT cards, and it kind of looks like the following. Certain individuals are receiving around 9 deposits of around $132. Now I've been doing my research, and my guess, this is my personal guess, is that this is actually coming for children under the age of 6 from the school year, the previous school year. We're talking about 2020 through 2021. And so here we have the direct information from the New York P-EBT website for their 2020 through 2021 school year. And here are pretty much their requirements, right? So there are two different P-EBT benefit amounts based on the number of days a school reported reduced in-person attendance, an example, hybrid or remote learning due to COVID-19. So for one, children whose schools reported that their in-person school attendance was reduced by 1 to 12 days in a given month will receive $82 in P-EBT benefits for that month. And then children whose schools reported that their in-person school attendance was reduced by more than 12 days in a given month will receive $132 in P-EBT benefits for that month. And then the third one was that children whose schools reported that their in-person learning was not reduced in a given month will not receive a benefit for that month. And so those are pretty much the requirements when it comes to the P-EBT for those in the state of New York. But once again, it's specifically for kids under the age of 6. Now, like I said previously, my understanding is that these payments that these families are receiving, it's specifically for those who are part of the food stamps program, right? Because they're getting these benefits on their EBT card. So if you're one of these families that are receiving these payments, please let me know in the comment section down below. Moving on to those in the state of California, we have a small update regarding the P-EBT 3.0. Now guys, I've done a couple of research, and it seems like new benefits are starting to be sent out this week. So it's specifically for children under the age of 6, and so here's pretty much all the information I have found. So P-EBT 3.0 cards are being reloaded in November for benefit months January through August for existing card holders. And like I said, a couple of people are already reporting they're already starting to see these deposits. Now, P-EBT 3.0 cards will be mailed out to any young children that are only eligible for benefit months January through August in November. So if you have your P-EBT card, make sure you check your P-EBT 3.0 cards. Some families who already received the P-EBT 3.0 cards in October may start to receive a new deposit this week as well. And like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, when it comes to children under the age of 6 who are receiving food stamps, they were sending out first in the first round, right, $208 that applied for the benefit months from August of 2021 all the way up until December, right? And that amount added up to $208. Now it seems like they're getting ready to send out the second round, which applies for the benefit months from January all the way to May. And if you add up those amounts, it equals $222. And then of course you can expect to receive those $391 for when it comes to the summer P-EBT for the benefit months of June through August. And remember that when it comes to eligible school-age children and the P-EBT 3.0 benefits, California will begin mailing P-EBT 3.0 cards for school-age children in November for benefit months August through December. Then the cards will be reloaded in December of this year for benefit months January through August for existing card holders. New P-EBT 3.0 cards will be mailed out to any school-age children that are only eligible for benefit months January through August in December of this year. P-EBT 3.0 cards will be mailed in alphabetical order based on the first name. And moving on to summer P-EBT, we have one state that has been recently approved to release these $391 payment, and that is the state of Oregon. So I'm very happy to announce that today. So the Oregon Department of Human Services and the Oregon Department of Education will issue P-EBT benefits through the State Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program EBT card system to households with eligible children. So for children under the age of 6 and school-age children K through 12, Oregon will issue the U.S. standard benefit amount of $391 to all eligible children. Now, the state will issue summer P-EBT benefits in 2 issuances for all eligible households. So once again, this applies to both under the age of 6 and school-age children. So the first issuance will occur no later than January 31st of next year. The second issuance will benefit children who were missed in the first issuance and will occur no later than February 28th of next year. Now moving on to SNAP emergency allotments. Remember guys that the SNAP Max benefits started in the month of October, right? So states with an approved emergency allotment will continue to get an extra monthly emergency payment through February of 2023. But once again, it's one of those things where your state has to apply and has to be approved, right? So if your state doesn't apply, you don't get the extra payment. So the extra payment will bring households that are only eligible for a partial benefit up to the new maximum benefit amount for their household size. So for example, if it's a household size of 1, you're now up to $281, right? This varies on a case-by-case basis, but that's how much you can potentially receive, right? So households that are already eligible for the maximum benefit amount will receive an extra $95 per month. So you're getting either an additional $95 per month because you're already at the maximum benefit amount, or you're receiving pretty much the difference between your previous SNAP amount and then the new maximum benefit, right? So they can either bring you up to this maximum benefit or you can receive just an extra $95, if that makes sense. Now, households that are close to the maximum, less than $95 away, will be guaranteed emergency allotments of $95 per household. Now, we have a couple of states that are still issuing their SNAP emergency allotments for the month of October. These are the states that are usually 1 month behind, so they're actually sending their payment in the month of November. So starting off with California, November 19th or November 26th. We also have Hawaii, November 14th, Kansas, November 21st, all the way through November 30th. Minnesota, November 8th through November 30th, Nevada, November 12th through November 15th, and Vermont, November 14th. Here we have the list of the states that have been approved for the SNAP emergency allotments for November, starting off with Alabama, November 30th all the way through the 1st of December, California, December 17th, so yes, California is usually 1 month behind, Colorado, November 5th all the way through November 11th, Connecticut, November 16th, Delaware, November 22nd, DC is on a regular issuance schedule. We also have Hawaii, December 12th, Illinois, November 21st all the way through November 29th, Kansas, December 21st all the way through December 30th, Louisiana, November 5th, the 12th, the 19th, and December 3rd. The state of Maryland is also on this list, November 4th all the way through November 23rd, Michigan, November 12th through November 21st, New Hampshire, November 3rd or November 18th, New Jersey, November 1st through November 5th, and for those in New York City, November 14th through the 28th, and then for the rest of the state, November 8th all the way through the 23rd, New Mexico, November 1st through November 30th, North Carolina, November 22nd all the way through November 31st, Ohio, November 21st through the 22nd, Oklahoma, November 10th through the 15th, Oregon, depositing payment once again in 3 rounds, so round 1, November 10th, round 2, November 29th, and round 3 on the 1st of December. Pennsylvania, depositing payment between November 16th through November 30th, Rhode Island, November 3rd, South Carolina, November 1st through November 19th, Texas, November 3rd through November 10th, Utah, November 26th, Vermont, December 14th, Virginia, November 16th, Washington, November 1st through November 20th, West Virginia, November 2nd, and Wisconsin, November 19th. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.